कैसे हो भाई? एक गेम मेरे को एआई चलाना पड़ेगा। दो रोनाल्डो है पहले से, एक तो ये फ्री वाला मिल गया, एक वो पैक वाला रोनाल्डो था। क्या हाल चाल भाई? काज यू कैंसिल हो भाई, बहुत दिन बाद आया भाई। खाना खा रहा हूँ, एक बार खाना खा के फिर खेलता हूँ। तब तक एक एआई चला है भाई।
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And this is Pato. Oh, he's on his... He's having a shot! And no mistake. Two, and we've barely begun here. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Adriano, and a chance! Relentless, just relentless. They are purring, truly purring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and...
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's got away. And the shot! Goal! And he is just ripping it up.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Brazil are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Pato! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
लंबा मैच चलेगा ये तो.
And that's it.
इंटरनेट नहीं है क्या? व्हाट्सएप सर कुछ खास नहीं भाई, बस खेल गेम खेल लेंगे अब. और आप बताओ भाई क्या हालचाल, क्या कुछ नई बातें भाई. एक सबसे नई बात तो यही है कि भाई बफन अब तक भी अच्छा नहीं हुआ है. एकदम स्कैम है भाई, ये स्कैम. ई फुटबॉल के द्वारा किया गया स्कैम, कोनामी के द्वारा किया गया स्कैम. कोटवा इन गुड फॉर्म, बफन इन टॉप फॉर्म। तो बफन को यूज़ करूँ क्या? रोनाल्डो के लिए तो नहीं जाओगे ना? ना 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 भाई, बिल्कुल है मेरे पास रोनाल्डो ऑलरेडी। बफन तो अच्छा है भाई अभी। अरे कहाँ अच्छा है भाई, बफन टॉप फॉर्म में है अभी, कोटवा गुड फॉर्म में है। कोटवा को ही रखेंगे चलो भाई। क्या हो गया? स्टार्ट करना भाई। स्टार्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? 2 एंकरमैन यूज़ करके भी। उसके पास गोल की कौन है दूसरा? खान को यूज़ नहीं कर रहा है बंदा। कन में अबे ये तो विन मिल गया क्या मेरे को? ब्राज़ील का मैच देखोगे? नहीं भाई, लाइव करूँगा फिर सो जाऊँगा, मैच नहीं देखूँगा। गेम प्ले तो भाई पहला ही मैच था, ये फ्री का विन दे दिया। गेम प्ले खेलना था। वर्क्स आफ्टर कूलिंग। कूलिंग कैसे होगी भाई? कूलिंग क्या बर्फ में लगा दूँ इसको? इसके पीछे वो लगाने से भी नहीं होगा। कूलेंट लगाऊंगा ना तब भी कूल नहीं करेगा। सुबह 3:30 को ले बता, सुबह 3:30 को है तो कौन देखेगा भाई? सुबह 3:30 बजे नहीं देख पाएंगे भाई। 90 मिनट का होता है तो मतलब उस टाइम पे तो मैं उठूंगा भी नहीं। कल तो भाई बहुत भयंकर नींद आ रही थी, कल रूम पे आ गया था, लेकिन 2 दिन से सोया नहीं था, तो मैं भाई नहीं हो पाएगा भाई, लाइव नहीं हो पाएगा। मैं सोया था 9 बजे और सुबह 7 बजे उठा था, मतलब 10 घंटे की नींद ली थी मैंने पूरी, तब जाके थोड़ा ठीक महसूस हुआ भाई। हाँ अब ठीक है थोड़ा। पोजिशनिंग गेम खेल रहा है भाई। लूसीफर भाई गुड लक भाई, आपका लक अच्छा है। वीरा आ जाए बस। हाँ कल आऊँगा लाइव। कल मतलब ऐसे नहीं कि छुट्टी नहीं लूँगा, वैसे शाम को रात को आऊँगा लाइव। कोनामी ये फ्री का विन भी ले लेगी। ले तो लेगी भाई ये। वरने बता, बंदों का लक देख रहे हो भाई, हमको नहीं मिलता ऐसा कुछ भाई। सेव तो करना अच्छी बात है, लेकिन मिल जाएगा वो और भी अच्छी बात हो जाएगी।
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Batistuta, and here's Zico. And that's a dangerous ball. Real chance here. Stam gets it clear. He's gone forward. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's having a go!
What a save, Courtois, bro.
And kept out by
Courtois.
the most elastic of saves.
What a save,
Ronaldinho
Courtois.
really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
लेकिन कोनामी अच्छे अच्छे पैक दे रही है, अब देख लो डिफेंस का.
Getting up there!
ओह माय गॉड,
Goal! Manchester
अच्छे अच्छे पैक दे रही है कोनामी भाई. देखा
Well,
डिफेंस
it's
के लिए
taken a
प्रॉपर
bit of
पैक दे दिया था
deflection,
कोनामी
but
ने
boy,
ये.
he will want that one. Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This is a promising build-up. Tries a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Ronaldinho looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pass somewhat off target. He's beaten the lock. Batistuta!
ओह माय गॉड, कोर्टवा भाई एक नंबर.
Second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
वीरा बोट पैक में आएगा.
Manchester United have their second
बोट
corner
तो
now.
भाई क्या बताएं बस सब.
Oh, good effort.
भाई दो कॉर्नर लिए, दोनों के दोनों उसके सक्सेसफुल हो गए भाई.
Incredible spell. They are
एड मिल्सन ने मारे 2 के 2 गोल भाई.
a wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong foot.
And he shoots! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! What a delicious goal!
What a delicious goal.
That is simply
Lemon
tremendous.
Yamal,
I mean,
good-
how
good
easy would it
score.
have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And now they can clear their lines. They get a throw in. Nesta. Full it. Eto. It's Eto! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there.
यार गोल हो जाता है यार.
Brings the first half to a close.
बफन को क्या हुआ, परफॉर्मेंस कैसे दे रहा है? 0/0 है भाई वो. 110 पिन तक का सेव कर रहा है. अगर उसके ऊपर गया तो रो दूंगा. बफन से अच्छा खेला ये तो भाई फ्री के तो बहुत सीएफ मिले, लेकिन ये बटिस्टा जिस याद आए तो बिल्कुल भाई. मैच तो क्या गया, लेकिन कोशिश करेंगे भाई हम लोग अच्छा खेलने की थोड़ा सा.
So right back into the action.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
अच्छा फेक शॉट भी कर लेता है क्या भाई?
This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a... Batistuta! Goal!
बटिस्टा भाई.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for...
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So we've reached the hour mark. It's Zico! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
No, that was never going to make it. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
पास नहीं निकलते भाई, जिसके पास निकल जाते हैं वो गोल मार देता है.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, shooting chance!
ये देख.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Yamal. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's well... Bale! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out towards the flank. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too
पास
many
देख ले
bodies
कितना
in the
भयंकर क्विक काउंटर का ऐसे पास निकल रहा है.
That pass isn't the best.
लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर के अगेंस्ट में भाई.
Eto. Pull it. That ball looks a good one.
निकाल दे यमाल.
Van Balten deals
यमाल
with
तो आ
that
गया था
comfortably.
लेकिन.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found a way through.
बटिस्टूटा.
Looking to play him in. That's gone all the way through
मजा
to
आया
the
भाई,
keeper.
मजा आया मैच हार के.
So that's it. It is all
ले लिया
over.
वापस भाई.
Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about
अभी
winning.
नहीं भाई, अभी तो दूसरा ही मैच था. अभी क्या जुल्म
Your
बोल दो.
reflections then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
अरे मेरे भाई डिवीजन 2 भाई, क्या बात कर दी कोनामी. कोनामी सैल्यूट है तुमको. वाह कोनामी वाह. लव यू कोनामी. सच ए बिच. चलो भाई इसमें खेलते हैं भाई. ये हमारी टॉप की स्क्वाड है भाई. इससे ऊपर हमारे पास स्क्वाड नहीं है मेरे भाई. मेरे भाई ये हमारी टॉप की स्क्वाड बताइए. वास्तिका हैया लिख रखा है, इसको हटा देंगे भाई. चलो ये लगा ही देते हैं, क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है भाई. वैसे भी डिवीजन 2 वाले इतने अच्छा खेल रहे हैं आजकल. ये लिख लेंगे तो भी क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है भाई, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. और कौन है? रोनाल्डो ए फॉर्म में है क्या? वो ईपिक रोनाल्डो है वो तो. वाह. एक को हटा दूंगा तो और रेटिंग बढ़ सकती है मेरी. इसको कौन सी वो दूं भाई? फाइनली गोट इज बैक ऑन फील्ड। अजय भाई राम राम भाई। लेकिन रियल गोट तो डिवीजन 2 वाले हैं अजय भाई। भाई खान खिलाओ, बफन की जगह सेव मारेगा। खान है ही नहीं मेरे पास। खान जैसे बंदर का और लंगूर का 36 का आंकड़ा होता ना, वैसे मेरा और खान का 36 का आंकड़ा है भाई। होगा तो भी नहीं खिलाऊंगा भाई। होगा तो पहले तो रिलीज मारूंगा उसको और वो वीडियो स्पेशल डालूंगा। 2010 हो गए ले भाई, बंदे 2000 पे पहुंच गए भाई। हम लोग यहीं पे हार रहे हैं भाई, शर्म आनी चाहिए। अभी भाई फर्स्ट 900 में शो टाइम रोनाल्डो और पीओटी दोनों दे दिए, 4 रोनाल्डो हो गए टोटल अब। अच्छा किया भाई कोनामी ने। पहली बार दिल खुश कर दिया कोनामी ने भाई। ये बात सुन के मेरा दिल खुश हो गया। लव यू कोनामी। ऐसे ही मारते रहो सबकी, एक एक की मारते रहो, किसी को भी मत छोड़ो। कोई तुम्हें विश्वास का पात्र नहीं रहना चाहिए तुम्हारे ऊपर, सबकी ले लो। खान अच्छा खेलता है ओप्पो की टीम में। हाँ ये सही बोल रहे भाई। हमारे टीम में जब भी होता है फिर ओप्पो के लिए अच्छा खेलता है। बिकाऊ खान हमेशा ओपोनेंट की सुनता है, वो हमारे अगेंस्ट में हो या फिर हम किसी के अगेंस्ट में हो। भाई ऐसे ही होना चाहिए एक्चुअली में। तो जब तक तुम तंग नहीं हो जाओगे इस गेम से, तब तक तुम इस गेम को छोड़ोगे नहीं। तो मैं तो बोलता हूँ सबकी लेनी चाहिए कोनामी ने, सबकी एक एक बंदे की ले लेनी चाहिए भाई। कि भाई पैक ओपनिंग करे तो बहन जो लास्ट तक वाइप आउट करवा दे सबका। गेम खेले तो गेम में ऐसी मार ले कि बहन जो समझ से बार बात हो जाए। बंदा नाम लिख ले, रोज मेरी मार लो, ठीक है भाई। ऐसे ही करना चाहिए, तभी हम लोग इस गेम को छोड़ पाएंगे। अदरवाइज गेम को छोड़ेंगे नहीं भाई, नहीं हो पाएगा। इससे अच्छे और सुंदर विचार मैं आपके सामने प्रस्तुत नहीं कर सकता। कब से न्यू सीजन आया है, सिर्फ ऑन स्ट्रीम डिवीजन पुश किया, ऑफलाइन हाथ भी नहीं लगाया गेम को मैंने। ऑनलाइन में ही आपने 2010 कर लिया। लेकिन रेटिंग देखना आप इस बार कितनी जाएगी टॉप 1 के की। 3000 अगर क्रॉस नहीं कर दे तो कोई बात है भाई। 3000 क्रॉस कर देंगे जय भाई, देख लेना तुम।
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff.
Rummenigge!
David De Gea.
He has kept it out somehow.
David De
Really
Gea.
looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stam spots it and intercepts. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot!
विनीसियस जूनियर
There it is!
दे भागता देख कैसे, अरे साले कालू ये देख लिया सरा तो देगा। ये भागता है भाई, सबसे लेमिनेमाल का एक्शन और इसका भागना भाई सबसे बुरा है भाई गेम में। देख भागता देख कैसे है, गोल सेलिब्रेशन के लिए कोई बंदा ऐसे भागता है तिरछे पाँव करके। क्यों खेल रहा है साले। कम से कम 3100 या 3200 जाएगी रेटिंग इस बार। हाँ 1400 से तो मेरा भी शुरू हुआ था भाई।
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
गलत हार गया भाई वो।
Cruyff.
इंडिया से था ना वो, ट्विक्स या कोई और बंदे का जिक्र कर रहे हो
wins the duel
आप।
this time.
टैकल मार दूंगा आज भाई, दबा के टैकल मारूंगा
And it's
आज।
Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Quick look, then plays it in.
बच गया भाई, जोन ग्रुप क्या भाग के आया था मेरे भाई।
To finish that off.
Now it's Girassi. Girassi going forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well,
मत
the
कर
box
लाला
was
मत
just so
कर
congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Short changes him with that pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. India leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's out for a goal kick.
कुछ नहीं विन
Gathers
का
from the goal kick. He's on it. Can he get away? Gerrard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Akanji cuts it out.
अखांजी
Bout of passing here. Great chance.
पकड़ गया देख ले
Oh,
विन्नी की ब्लीच डबल टच करने के बाद भी नहीं जा रही
Well,
भाई
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
and that has put paid to that. Vinicius Junior goes for goal.
पकड़ लेगा भाई ये
And again, he is at his elastic best. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. Pull it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos.
सेव अच्छा मारा भाई
That signals the end of the first period. A very combative,
अच्छा save
competitive
था
half
भाई
with just the one decisive moment. It's been
ये
compelling.
साइन भाई बफन के द्वारा
When do you think we're up
ऐसे
to after
ऐसे
45
अंगूठा दिखाया था
minutes?
उसने गुड
India
गुड
really have looked very good in
हौसला
transition.
अफजाई कर रहा है
So I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
India just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That has not gone well. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Zanetti, in towards the back stick.
कौन था
And
ये
the ball is out of play.
गुरशीत तेरे हाल खराब कर दूंगा लाडले से गोल मार दिया तो
Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vinicius Junior. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that was vital. India just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they...
Applies the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Coming on the field is number 24. So we have movement on both benches. Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Another pass just keeps... It's Bale!
भाई what a save भाई.
Could have won it there and then.
ये तो save एक
He
नंबर
knows
था भाई
that.
देख.
Oh, he
ये तो
knows
माननी
it.
पड़ेगी.
Bale has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
सेव था ना एक नंबर का ये. कौन कौन मानता है? जो जो मानता है वो लाइक करे. ऐसे बोलते हैं भाई आजकल.
And we have our very first corner. Shoots! This is their second corner of the game. Dillo tries one from range. Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now.
Save.
He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
India have their third corner.
हमारे गोल की को छोड़ के सब लोग सेव देते हैं. Substitution for Milan.
Zanetti. Coming on to replace him is number 12, Turnbull. Howson attempts a clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He is through here. Drives it. There's the header. Oh, it rattles the bar. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run
भाई
loose here.
ये सेव अच्छा था भाई
He'll
देख.
try to keep this alive.
4 added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
stoppage time. Very little left on it. Oh, cracking ball. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Timber. The ball has bounced loose now. And that will be it. Well, that was
सेव
tense.
बफनू का भी
Boy,
अच्छा
that
था.
was tense. The two sides separated
Last
by
में
the
जो सेव
game's
दिया.
only goal.
बफनू भैया देख ले
So, Jim,
6.5
how do you
रेटिंग
reflect
पे.
on what we've seen?
Well, it may be
बफनू भैया ने मैच जितवा दिया भाई. डिवीजन 1 में है ओपोनेंट भाई. हाँ हाँ भाई बिल्कुल भाई मैच जरूर देखो भाई.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Another episode of this age-old decent chance! Van Dijk clears without hesitation. And now the breakaway. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. And this is Eto'o. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Schneider! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Going wide left. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Eto'o. Still goalless at the moment. Yamal. And here's a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And this is Schneider. Crosses it. Impressive jump. Vinicius Junior has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Almost half an hour in now. He's in a good position here. Bangladesh with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. India have the chance to go the other way. Busquets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Eto'o. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bangladesh have their second corner now. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's looking wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, this looks sharp. Best. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shapes the shoots! Superb from Best! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Bangladesh are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bangladesh have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's having a hit! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Yamal. Time and again they are repelled. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he thumps it clear. Bangladesh are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's destined for the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a loose ball. Busquets can clear it away. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 22, Yamal. Number 16, Daniele De Rossi. Coming on the field, number 23, Bale. Number 11, Messi. Number 4, Pirlo.
Tries to thread one through. Adriano has it in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Goes for goal!
साला नकली बैन चोद
The difference is still one,
अरे मदर
but
चोद
only just.
That was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
रुम्मी ने नकली हरकत कर दी भाई
Drives it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Bangladesh really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Buffon gets it clear.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Hoisted in. Adriano! It's been shipped out wide.
अरे नकली ओ सालो
And it's Xavi.
खा ही गए अब तो मिनट को तो
Well, that is one way to stop him.
मिनट तो गए अब तो
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous
इधर
area.
उधर लेके भाग रहा था तो
And no
उसमें तो
surprise, that's a booking.
इतने तो
Well, not
बचे
the
ही नहीं
best way to deal with it, but
इतने तो मिनट ही नहीं
the
बचे
old
जितने
threat of pace
बर्बाद कर
clearly
दिए
made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So So what can they conjure from this one? Oh, that was no routine save. Really looks sharp. That's it. There will be time for no more. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add.
बढ़िया मैच भाई बढ़िया.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency. And the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Messi. Guardiola has given away a free kick. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And Cruyff!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Baresi. Chouameni. Bullet. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. And this is Messi. Bullet. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still tries from a long way out.
Messi कौन सा है ये?
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's had it nicked away. Raul. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Cruyff. Pedri. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Messi. Messi!
मोसी कौन से वाला है ये तो पता चले इसका नया शो टाइम होगा तो भी तो कर रहा होगा भाई इस उम्र में
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
मोसी ने मार दिया गोल
Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
मेसी
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And Cruyff!
किस साइड फेस था उसका मेसी का और दे उसने गोल भी मार दिया था
The defense are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Rummenigge. Now it's Cruyff. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge. Cruyff! He's got a goal!
Cruyff
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Oh, he's been caught napping. De Rossi. The referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates,
Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Messi. Real chance! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
कीपर क्यों लाया आगे वो नीचे हो गया थोड़ा दब गया प्रेस इतनी देर में निकला है वो सारा काम हो गया
changes here, both at the same time. Argentina leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, it's Dembele. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under
अब
pressure.
इसके पिछवाड़े में आग लग गई भयंकर वाली।
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? And a neat finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they... He's had a shot!
बच गया।
Really nicely worked opportunity.
कालिया
Some
बूंद।
lovely exchanges.
Vinicius Junior had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Milan have reclaimed it. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Roll, providing an outlet on that flank. Great chance!
मैसा।
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. Who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. We are into stoppage time.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's beaten the last man. And that's
बच गया। डबल टच कर रहा था लेकिन हुआ नहीं।
What a game.
कोशिश की मैंने डबल टच की लेकिन
Ferocity and
सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो
marvelous
पाया।
talent from start to finish.
I don't know why. +2 मिले भाई। अपने वाली फॉर्मेशन पे आना पड़ेगा मेरे को बस। इससे अच्छी फॉर्मेशन नहीं है मेरे पास कोई मेरे को चाहे गाली दे चाहे कुछ भी, लेकिन ये मेरी लास्ट फॉर्मेशन है। इससे अच्छी फॉर्मेशन मेरे पास है ही नहीं भाई। क्या समझे? बुलेट भी है अब तो डबल टच के लिए, ठीक है। बुलेट को ही लेके रखेंगे फिर अपने पास इधर। उसके रिपोर्ट है अब तो, या फिर आज क्रॉस पैमिंग कर लो। क्रॉस पैमिंग वाले भी है अपने पास, पता ही है आप लोग को। तो ये कौन सी है, इसी को बना लेते हैं। ये CF होगा। तो डी में चला गया यार। कॉलर भी है। कॉलर ही है भाई। अब डिवीज़न में बहुत ही कम लोग क्रॉस स्पैम करते हैं, चलते नहीं ना, क्योंकि मेन रीज़न ये है कि बुलेट हेडर काम नहीं आ रहा, दैट्स वाई। ठीक है, ये भी ऐसे पे काम आ जाएगा। लेफ्ट बैक पे चल, ये भी काम आ जाएगा। इसकी जगह एक राइट बैक रखूँगा मैं, जो राइट बैक भी खेल ले। नुनो मेंडिस भी है वैसे। नुनो मेंडिस तो लेफ्ट बैक ही खेल सकते हैं ना बस। बस और अपने को कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, सब ओके है। इसमें थोड़ा ना भाई बिग टाइम क्रिस्टियानो। चलो मैसी से तो हम लोग पास बस नॉर्मल पास डालेंगे ना, RWF को डालने के लिए, सेकंड स्ट्राइकर को डालने के लिए हम तो वो पास डालेंगे, हमें क्रॉस तो नहीं देंगे। इसलिए तो मैंने नीचे रख दिया RMF पे। लेमिनेमाल भी नहीं डाल पाएगा, लेकिन मेरे को समझ नहीं आया, इन्होंने एक लेमिनेमाल दे रखा है RWF के लिए, RWF पे दे रखा है लेमिनेमाल एज्ड क्रॉसिंग, वो कैसे डाल रहा है मेरे को समझ नहीं आया क्रॉस। ये RWF वाला डेम्बेले भाई खतरनाक होगा, ये भी बहुत ही ज़्यादा खतरनाक होगा ये। ओल्ड अकाउंट का तो अभी तो कुछ नहीं हुआ भाई, स्टिल कोई अपडेट नहीं उसका।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been
ये
fantastic.
न्यू शो टाइम से
Now,
की
the
40
game
दे दी
itself.
कोनामी ने। कौन से नशे करते हैं? कौन है आपके पास बड़ा फास्ट है?
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this: who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to belt it away. Tries to play it through. And he cuts out the supply. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. It's a goal kick.
अच्छा, फास्ट है ज़्यादा।
Chooses to go crossfield. Messi is onto this. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that is a good ball to charge, surely! Goal! So, what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
So, the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maldini. Now it's Figo. Zielinski. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. But where it came from. Akanji getting this one clear. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He has found a way through. Tries to pass it through. And it's played. Getting up there! Goal! Again in a trice. And they
Wow,
are
Santi, wow.
soaring.
वाह
And
सेल्फी
the
वाह।
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a...
Bale! And that's it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
India cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Figo.
Well, from experience, I can tell you,
इसका
he'll
तो
get a
भी
lot of
खत्म हो
stick
गया
for
कॉर्नर का भाई।
getting that one wrong.
ऊपर से ही जा रही है बॉल, इसके ऊपर से भी जा रही, तो बॉल कितनी ऊपर होगी समझ लो।
And he's gone looking for safety.
2 added minutes has been
Searching
indicated.
pass he's played there. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee says that is that for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to
Sport
say
भाई,
that
क्या
both
कर
teams
रहे हैं
have played their
sport भाई।
part. It is quite a game.
सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं लेकिन वो
Breathless
वहां
and
तक
laced
पहुंचने
with
की पहुंचेगी
excitement.
नहीं
Yeah,
है।
they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo
बहुत
they
मुश्किल है
showed
भाई।
in getting both the goals.
यंग
Try
जनरेशन
to
वाले
get
बंदे
another now and
फ्रांस
establish
फ्रांस
that
वगैरह ही
2-goal
लेके
cushion
जाएगी वर्ल्ड कप।
early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Not the most accurate pass. Zambrota. Pirlo. And it's Zambrota. Knocks it into space. Crosses it in here. Garcia deals with that nice and simple. Now this could be a chance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pirlo. Figo. Ball in towards the middle. That's a decent clearance.
India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
ये देख,
Oh, shooting chance!
ये देखा क्या किया बफन ने, देखा क्या किया है, देख किसके अगेंस्ट में और क्या गोल खा लिया। देख बफन ने, एक बार देखो, एक बार रिप्ले देखो और फिर से देखो कितना गंदा गोल खाया है इसने। देखो एक बार, ये देख पाँव के बीच में से निकाल दी भाई। 100 है इसका सब रिफ्लेक्स क्या है भाई, ये क्या है भाई नकली रे भाई, तो भाई एकदम जी खत्म है भाई तेरा।
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off
एकदम
completely.
बफन तेरा तो भाई जो तूने ऐसे तैसे मरवाई है ना
There
भाई।
is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, what has happened here?
the keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Coming on the
Lots and
field.
lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
India have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Collar! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Rossi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zielinski. Maldini.
कुछ तो कमी गोल की कर देता है, कुछ कमी है मेरे प्लेयर्स कर
Shot could
देते
be
हैं।
on. Oh, that was vital.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
And he's in on goal. Cross towering header. And that's a sharp finish. Drama at the death.
कुछ
Is
नहीं हो
there?
रहा, कुछ
And
खास
there
नहीं हो रहा।
goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
डिवीजन 2 के
After all of
अगेंस्ट में
that,
भाई।
Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to
मेरे
be at
भाई
the heart of
क्या
your defense.
खेला रे
And
बफन
I'm
तू,
afraid
क्या
they were
खेला रे
found
भाई।
wanting in that department.
अगर तेरी रेटिंग अब भी टॉप में मिली तो भाई
So
तू
thank you
तेरा
very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
इसकी रेटिंग
So
होनी
from
चाहिए
us
थी
both,
3.0
a
भाई,
very good
इसकी
evening.
होनी चाहिए बफन की रेटिंग। इसने जो हगा है ना भाई उस गोल के ऊपर, वही वही गोल जो उसने मारा, उसका वही विनिंग वाला गोल था। 3-2 जो हुआ, जो 3-2। बहुत ही ज़्यादा ख़राब खेला भाई, बहुत ही ज़्यादा भाई। जिसकी उम्मीद भी नहीं की थी भाई, वो उतना ख़राब खेला भाई ये। ये देखो भाई, ये खड़ा देखता रहा, पाँव के बीच से बॉल निकल गई, ये ले भाई। अब ग्राउंड पे हाथ मार रहा है, बता अब हाथ में क्या तेरा। ये देख। और ये कौन था, ये था कौन? ये POTW था भाई कोई, 94 रेटेड आई थिंक, कोई 94 रेटेड POTW। और विंगर्स वगैरह या फिर पता नहीं कोई CMF DMF था, जिसकी फिनिशिंग भी बिल्कुल बहुत ही ज़्यादा लो होगी। मैं दिखाता हूँ आपको ना कौन था ये बंदा जो गोल मार के गया, उसके रेट उसमें मिल जाएगा प्लेइंग रेटिंग में। देख ये देख, ये CMF जो था ना, ये CMF 94 रेटेड, इसने इतनी अच्छी फिनिश की कि बफन के भी पाँव से बॉल निकल गई। सारी स्किल आ गई इसके अंदर, लो स्कैमर, विल पावर, फिनोमिनल फिनिशिंग, सारी स्किल आ गई एकदम से। रेट भी हाई हो गई इसके, सारी रेटिंग वगैरह सब हाई हो गई थी एकदम। मार गया गोल और विन करा गया फिर ये ओप्पो को भाई। यही चल रहा है तब से भाई, क्या खेल लो, एक मैच खेल लो, एक मैच जीत जाओ, एक मैच हार जाओ, एक मैच जीत जाओ। क्या टॉप भाई। तो फॉर्म में है बफन, क्या करते हैं देखते हैं भाई, क्या करेगा भाई ये बफन। तो फॉर्म में है।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
It's a lovely, neat pass. He's on it. Can he get a... There's the header! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the run. The Rossi promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Stood up well to him there. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bigo proves just a little bit too strong. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
सही बोला भाई. इसमें कोई झूठ नहीं है भाई, इस बात में बिल्कुल सही बोल रही है.
Can he get on the end of this? That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he can thump it away. The Rossi gets a foot in here, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Marcelo. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Now the ball in. Keeper's dealt with that. Cristiano Ronaldo.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Pirlo. No way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
India looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. The second period is underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Well, a few of his teammates are quite...
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with their
ऐसा
first
कहाँ से
corner.
लीड कर दे.
First in the game for either side, actually.
जितना ना पता चलेगा उतना
It's a
अच्छा है
decent
भाई.
clearance. It's skewed away, and And it's De Rossi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Is their second corner of the game. India are looking to go forward now. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Searching pass is played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence of annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Good ball, good take. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Xavi spots it and intercepts. No way through there. He's looking wide, and he's quick to return it. Cross needs to be... And that's a sharp finish.
वीरा तो मुश्किल है भाई.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Xavi providing an outlet on that flank. It's a goal!
ये ले ले.
Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
मेसी ने हेड मार दिया. शर्म की बात है माल्डिनी के आगे भाई. ये गेम ऐसे लास्ट मोमेंट पे कि अब वो कमबैक नहीं कर पाएगा. यहाँ से गोल मार दो. मेसी से हेड मार दिया. मतलब भाई कर क्या रहा है भाई माल्डिनी भाई. तू क्या कर रहा था भाई वहाँ पे यार. अरे मेरे भाई कम से कम मेसी से तो हेड मत खा भाई. सारी चीज़ ठीक है लेकिन मेसी से हेड खाना गलत था. खूब शर्म उतार दी भाई इसने बिल्कुल एकदम. माल्डिनी भाई अब क्या करेगा तू बता. क्या करूँ अब तेरा बता. बताओ अब क्या करे भाई इसका. माल्डिनी.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yankola. Number 22, Johan.
So we have movement on both benches. Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
Paris Saint-Germain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Sorloth. Knocks it into space. That's a cute ball. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Marcelo has it in a wide position. Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Where it came from. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Now who's going to be first to this? And Ribéry! Oh, that could be
What a goal, Ribéry मेरे भाई.
game of margins.
Ribéry.
A game of thrills. This might just do it.
What a goal.
A truly wonderful strike.
Perfect double touch and a
Decorated with dip and curl.
perfect
And you can see
goal.
he meant every landscape.
अच्छा गोल हुआ भाई, अच्छा। ओप्पो को शौक लग गया, बहुत भयंकर वाला शौक लगा। जैसे मेरे को शौक लगा था ना मेसी के गोल का, वैसे ही ओपोनेंट को भी शौक लग गया भयंकर वाला कि ये गोल कैसे हो गया भाई।
India look like they've won it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. India have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please be reminded.
कौन यूट्यूबर बोल रहा है ऐसा? कौन यूट्यूबर है जो पहले बता रहा है भाई? यूट्यूबर भी बताने लग गए क्या आजकल? पहले भाई क्या आ रहा है क्या नहीं आ रहा है। यूट्यूबर को तो भाई काफी दिन हो गए वीएरा की फोटो लगाए हुए। वो तो वीएरा का वेट कर रहे हैं, बस थंबनेल उनके पास बना हुआ है, रेडी है। क्या समझा? मैं बता तो रहा हूँ, हेनरी वीएरा और R9 का थंबनेल यूट्यूबर्स बना के बैठे हैं 5 मंथ से। वही तुम बता रहा हूँ यार, थंबनेल का क्या है, थंबनेल तो कोई भी बना लेगा, किसी भी का भी बनवा लो चाहिए, लेकिन मेन रीज़न ये है कि वो आएंगे नहीं।
The noise is
है
just about reaching
R9
a
तो आएगा
crescendo
नहीं,
here as these two
R9 का
sides
तो
get ready to lock
लाइसेंस
horns. This is
EA
football
स्पोर्ट्स के
at its
पास है भाई,
finest.
फीफा के पास, मतलब जो EA स्पोर्ट्स गेम है ना वो
Mood is
उसके पास है
boisterous.
भाई,
It is a perfect
और
ambience for the central
फ्रंट
characters
पेज पे
who
छाप
are
रखा है
ready
उसने
now to
R9 को।
perform. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's
And a header! Firm header just off target.
he did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Figo. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, great header! Collar is flagged offside. Mateus, can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Towering header! It's hit the upright.
भाई ये मैच से कुछ करके
And he's
मानेगा,
there to get it away.
पिछले मैच में भी इसने हेड मार दिया था,
Oh, that's a key
इस मैच में
interception.
पूरी ट्राई कर रहा है हेड मारने की।
Costa Curta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Figo. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marquinhos goes sliding in. Figo crosses. And that should get the job done. Nicely aimed pass.
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Figo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration.
Real chance!
वो मेरे भाई बच
Off the
गया,
post.
ओप्पो भी जैन कॉलर के साथ
That's a
खेल रहा
fair
है।
try, but just off target.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
João Cancelo tries to play it through. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nesta cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos. And it's Marcelo. Figo. Cruyff. Collar! Brilliant from Collar! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So they have it all. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
India will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Sensational by Collar!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
India with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good strength. He's under a lot of pressure there. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has been cleared. And the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Marcelo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Header! Oh, good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vitinha. Messi. Collar. Out towards the flank. And it's Vitinha. Figo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Figo. Mateus gets in to thwart him. Rummenigge. Looking for options for movement. Half an hour gone in the second half. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shifted it to the flank. Marcelo gets into a good position. Marcelo. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Figo looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rummenigge. Now it's Vitinha. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vitinha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Crossed into the middle. That's an excellent interception. And it's slung out wide. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Ball and the finish! Collar gets flagged offside. Marquinhos. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Rummenigge gets on his bike and on the move. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance.
डिवीजन 1 से जीत सकते हो, लेकिन डिवीजन 2 से नहीं भाई. किंग ऑफ नूब, ये क्या मतलब हुआ? किंग ऑफ नूब बोट।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
ऑफसाइड हो गया।
Collar finds himself offside. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim. Pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely. He was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That has been knocked clear. India with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. We expected better, and so did he. Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, important interception. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Marcelo providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Picked out brilliantly. Cruyff. Figo. Marcelo. Tries to play it through. Figo. Driven in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Figo, and he's picked it up out wide. That's going across. He leaps for it! And now they can clear their lines. Played it again. Alisson claims it. Safe hands.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. Stam. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then.
India are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Bale. Maldini spots it and intercepts. De Ligt is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Batistuta, and he welcomes it in. Cruyff. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Can he get it through? He can run onto that. He's in one-on-one. Brilliant save from Buffon! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
India couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He has found a way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Bale. Bellingham. Coming on the field, Messi. Number 7, Bullet.
Hazard. And that should get the job done.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Gattuso. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Juve. Roberto Carlos. And it's Zambrotta. Knocks it out wide. Ribéry. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Hazard. Ribery is wide and looking to get onto this. Mateus.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pullet. Maldini. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
कौन जीत गए फाइनल आज?
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And Cruyff! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is
formation
incredible.
उसमें मजा नहीं आ रहा
That
था
is
यार.
lovely. Finished with amazing
वैसे खेल
expertise.
लेते.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say,
इस फॉर्मेशन से
too good.
पिछली बार मैंने 2100 किए थे. रेट
So the
ये तो
game's
मैंने
first
थंबनेल लगा
significant
रखा ना.
moments, and it's
ये मैंने
come
इसी
earlier
फॉर्मेशन
than
से की
perhaps we
जितनी रेट पे.
anticipated. And he's been caught napping, and he's intervened well there.
आपको क्या लगता है?
Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Probing pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he plays one through.
Mbappe.
Threads one in. Costa Curta. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Great chance! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell.
Congratulations,
They are
congratulations,
flying.
Hunter.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Dembele! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Great vision. And here's Griezmann. Can he finish? And no mistake. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldo might just make this. Nice physical challenge. Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Gerrard. Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Nice try,
Oh, he's been
Ronaldo.
caught on it here. Played in with purpose. That has been knocked clear. Oh, red. Nice interception. Tries to pass it through. The referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And this is Cruyff. Dembele! It's a goal! And with
Hat-trick.
that, he
Hat-trick.
takes home the match ball. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
ये सब पीसी के गेम है क्या?
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Dembele, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has left him in a heap.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That is good alertness. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for move. It's Dembele! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
they can spring out of defence. Cruyff, Dembele, he's kicked it out just. Conte, now that's well seen too. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, it's hit the post. Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cruyff. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a good position here. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Number 18.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi. Coming on the field. Number 24.
Dembele! And that's a good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
As if 3-1. Decent chance! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 22.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 9.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Cooked. See. See. बांग्लादेश से आया है मेरा ओपोनेंट, एक बांग्लादेश से आया है मेरा ओपोनेंट, मैं खाला डले। पीसी की बहुत सारी गेम आ गई।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Looking for the run. Chance! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! And there is your opener. Pressure, what pressure? He feels
Pressure,
none
what
of it.
pressure?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Quarter of an hour played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this. Oh, what has happened here? Pirlo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Can he get it through? Ronaldo gets into a good position. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! And a neat finish. They have pulled
नुन्नू
themselves
भैया गोल
right
मार
back
के
into
चले गए
it.
यार.
Well, they were starting to look more
Pass
and
पूरा
more
निकला
threatening,
भाई
Peter,
इसका.
so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Bangladesh restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a sharp pass. Right card.
Bangladesh definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Hazard. Messi.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
They get a throw in. Back to the keeper it goes. Beckham. No, that was never going to make it. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for
ये
the
क्या
lack
लिख
of
रखा है
trying.
इसमें?
So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an
ये
intriguing
गोल
watch.
कौन सा
A
गोल है
really
भाई?
nice contrast of
गोल-
styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
कौन से वाला गोल है? ये मम्मी की रोटी गोल, पापा के पैसा गोल.
Each side with one
वो वाला
significant
गोल है
moment.
ये.
And at half time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is...
So once again, we're underway. Picked out brilliantly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to cross. A header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for options for movement. The ball looks a good one. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Beckham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's... Bullet! Goal! Milan!
Gullit.
And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 66 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Hazard. Oh, it's Dembele. Beckham. Best. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. That's a little off target. And here's Messi. This is Dembele. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pass is just off target.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Seedorf knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better.
3 minutes is...
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its...
Terrific effort!
Forward needed.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Number 19, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Just 5 minutes left. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a... Can he finish? And that's it. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
कहीं भी जी नहीं रहता यार.
Produces a cross.
किया तो था रिप्लाई.
Make sure that's not getting through.
रात को मैच देखने के लिए मैं सो गया था कल.
Have the chance to go the other way.
2 दिन की नींद थी यार, पूरी नहीं हुई थी, तो मैं सोचा सो जाता हूँ.
Oh, good spread. Over to the right flank. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. He's well positioned here. Oh, well played. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet can clear it away. Good play on the left-hand side here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. The Rossi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pirlo calmly anticipates. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Azar. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Bale!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than It's Dembele! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Dembele certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
क्या लिख रहा है पता नहीं. बदलते तो लोग हैं.
That looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? And that is well cleared. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ball is over the line. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. It's run loose here.
भाई ये टैकल बहुत मार रहा है यार, ये ऑटो टैकल है इतने सारे.
Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bale!
कल
And kept out by the most Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be
अरे
breached.
क्या रिप्लाई नहीं दिया भाई. व्हाट्सएप पे तूने मैसेज एक डाला था, बता क्या रिप्लाई नहीं दिया. कल का मैंने बता दिया तो मैं सो गया था, 9 बजे सो गया था, तो कहाँ से रिप्लाई देता.
0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, But I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's there to belt it away. It's a searching pass. And it's Hullet.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Forlan. It's Forlan!
Nice save. Quick check.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Dembele. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty.
भाई उसने तो बाल भी छोड़ दी, टैकल मार दिया.
Now from 12 yards.
डम्बेले ने तो बड़ा हक दिया था भाई बहुत.
This to make it 1-0.
लेकिन
1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bale. Bale! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And here's Hullet. He's found a way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Forlan. That's really well manoeuvred.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Defending was strong and firm. And here's Azar. It's a sharp little ball here. Nicked it back promptly. Played out wide. Oh, that's ambitious. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
खान देले टॉप रेटिंग पे बैठा है भाई. वो तो पेनल्टी मिल गई, वरना तो भाई जीते नहीं देता है खान. कितना टफ गेम हो गया था ये. सारे डबल टच भी मिस कर रहे थे, सब हो रहा था, लेकिन चलो एट द एंड विन तो आया.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to...
He's having a pop! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they can counter here. Yamal. That's a good foray he's making. He is through here. Xavi Alonso did well to stay calm there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Brilliantly cut out. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, that is a good... It's Asa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Now there's a fine ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. And he can thump it away. Nice looking ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he is dashing away. Yamal, and the shot! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Seedorf
knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. And that is well cleared.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Azar. Now it's Yamal. Now, who's going to be first to this?
बहन चोद
That signals the end of the first period.
लेने की फिराक में क्या कोना में भाई
Back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it
मेरे को
ain't
तो
broke,
लगता है लेने की
don't
फिराक
fix it.
में है
So I
भाई
think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
बहन से ये माल का डबल टच भी इतना इतना अच्छा डबल टच कर रहा था लेकिन फिर भी मिस करवा दिया बहन चोद की शॉट के ऊपर ब्लॉक करवा दिया पूरा पाँव ही रख दिया मादर चोद ने
So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye.
साला लंगड़ा
And it's
लुल्ला
been
बहन
hooked away.
चोद
Now it's Azar. Yamal looking
क्लियर
to
खेला
add to
तो
his
खा रहा है
goal.
इसको
Good running, strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence. He shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal?
खूब गांड मार ली भाई के मैंने
An
तो दो
absolute
साले के
gem.
बफन बहन चोद का चूतिया गोलकीपर हो गया भाई बफन एकदम में भाई
They
साहब
continue to do
बड़ा
their
चूतिया
thing.
गोलकीपर हुआ भाई तेरी कसम भाई एकदम बहन चोद ने
Super goal. What a
एक तो वो तो
spiky hit that was.
पैसे की बहन
That
ठुकी वो
was
ठुकी साला
magnificent. The way he caught it so
Tries one from range.
की बहन का बोसड़ा
Now,
मारू
how often do you see that?
बड़ा चूतिया
Milan are stuck in a
गंडवी
rut
रांड का
and
बहन का
impatient
लोड़ा
putts at goal won't really
अगले
help
मैच
their
में तो मैं
cause
खिलाऊंगा
here.
तेरे को तेरी
They
बहन
need
की चूत
somebody to communicate composure
गंडवी
and
के
something more constructive.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed.
Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And they are right back within touch. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claim.
Impressive jump. Just cruising. They are cruising. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So now the difference is 3. Look at the space here. Bill! He's kept it out just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 3 coming up. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
सारे गुण यहीं पे दिखेंगे क्या आज ही सारे की बहन चुदेगी क्या सारा गंडवी का एक नहीं मार रहा मादर चौध का भाई बफन ने ऐसी तैसी करवा दी भाई मैच की भाई भगवान कसम इतना चूतिया गेम खेल रहा है भाई इतना गंडवा गेम खेल रहा है बहन का लोड़ा ये सारा बिग टाइम क्या बहन चुदाने के लिए कोना मैंने दिया पता नहीं भाई
So the manager can make a change for the first time
Mother
in the game
chode.
here.
Mateu.
खा गया साड़ी रांड के सारे खा गया तू तेरी बहन की चूत
Number 22. Leo Bonifacio.
Just about up to 75
कौन सा
minutes.
बहन के लोड़े ने इसने वर्ल्ड कप
We'll
जितवाया था
see.
इसकी
Saw
बहन
that
की
coming.
चूत
That was well played.
ये कार्ड वर्ल्ड
Well
कप जितवाने
stopped.
वाला था इसकी माँ
Tries
का
to pass
बोसड़ा
it through.
Number 9.
Guardiola.
Gerrard.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kanji. Number 25.
And it's Bale.
Danny
That
Olmo.
pass isn't the best.
Number 24.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Dembele.
दे बहन चौद की का
Referee has just said play on.
साड़ी चौद के
Manchester
तेरी
United
बहन की
do
चूत
have a chance
दिखा ले
to
जाते
counter
हैं कि
here.
मैच में सारे दिखा लियो कोई एक आध रह नहीं जाए बस बहन चौद
Shot could be on. It's Dembele. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to
बहन
retrieve
चौद
it.
का
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Mbappe. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through.
Minutes has been indicated.
De Rossi. Guardiola. Seedorf. Danny Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's well spotted. He's found a way through. That has ended up in no man's land. So that's it. It is all over. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all
Please
round.
turn your attention to the screen for
Your
information.
reflections,
पैसा
Jim.
वसूल कर ये
Milan
देख
desperately failing to impose themselves on
ये
the
देख
game.
पीटर स्माइकल ओपोनेंट का
Decidedly flat,
और ये बफन
disjointed
देखियो
in
कहाँ
so
बहन
many
चुदाएगा
areas
अपनी
on the
देख
pitch. And you're never going to win
भाई
that.
बड़ा चूतिया खेल रहा है भाई बड़ा चूतिया खेल रहा है भाई बहन का लोड़ा भाई अरे मादर चौद के बीज तेरी बहन की चूत में भाई कितनी गाली दूं तेरे को तेरी बहन का बोसड़ा मारूं तूने तो बहन चुदवा दी रे मादर चौद के इसको हटाओ बहन के लोड़े को यहाँ से अच्छा है मैंने देख एक दो मैच में इससे खेल रहा हूँ मतलब 3 मैच खेला हूँ ज़्यादा तो नहीं खेला शायद तो अच्छा है मतलब सेव अच्छे दिए थे इसने अच्छे सेव दे रहा है ये है ही भाई इसकी हाइट देखो ना 200 सेंटीमीटर हाइट है यार इसकी और फिर अच्छा है मतलब स्टेट्स वगैरह भी अच्छे हैं इसके ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब हो ऐसे बंदों का आना चाहिए बिग टाइम कार्ड बहन चो पता लगा बिग टाइम देने के बाद ये भी हक दे भाई
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan against Netherlands.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. Oh, good spread. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caught offside that time. Yamal, he's having a hit! Oh, it's a vicious effort.
अरे उसने तो चेंज कर दिया, डेविड डे गिया रख दिया भाई.
And here's Messi. And this is Inzaghi. He's one-on-one, surely!
What a save, bro.
And kept out by
घुस गया
the
उसके अंदर,
most
घुस गया भाई पूरा.
elastic of saves.
Look, when we talk about decision making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And this is Inzaghi. He's going to be disappointed with that. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he cuts out the supply.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them a minute.
It's Dembele! And there's a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
He's been taken down and the
इतना लंबा
referee has pointed at the
मेसी
spot.
को धक्का
So
दिया.
a big
वो
chance
भी डी
now
के
from
अंदर.
12 yards. Can he? Will he? That is some save from De Gea.
दिखाया मिडल ही सही था भाई इस टाइम पे तो.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Oh, some astute defending there. Xavi Alonso. That is good alertness. Oh, good take. Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Foot in. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a cute ball. Dink through. The Rossi cuts out the pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go.
अब ये गेम बंद ना हो जाए बस.
All square.
रुक गया ना एक जगह ये गेम.
Any strong
बस
opinions
बंद
on the
नहीं होना
first
चाहिए.
half? Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be
इस
worth
ओप्पो की
keeping an
फटी
eye on
हुई
to
है,
see if any
इसलिए मिडल
adjustments
नहीं
have
जाता
been
है.
made to change things. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Oh my god.
Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not, it's Vieri!
Nice
Oh, the ball's
save.
went loose here. He's trying his
Courtois,
best
what
to
a
keep it
save,
in
bro.
play here. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
कैसा क्यों हो रहा है?
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's put paid to the danger. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Oh, he's on Inzaghi! Goal, the Netherlands!
Man, chud.
And they
ऊपर से मार गया ऐसे.
themselves in front.
ऊपर से मार गया
That's
ट्राई
just
मार गया.
downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop. The Netherlands have their lead. It's a searching pass.
अभी अपनी मात दुआएगा ये
Beautifully
कोड पता है
weighted.
इसका.
He's found. There's the shot. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dembele is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Milan needed that. They really needed it. Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Now it's Guti. He's picked his way through. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Stam gets over and intercepts. Look at... And Messi! This time, surely! It's a goal!
मैसी का रोक गया था
They've
भाई.
got it again! It is incredible! Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Guardiola duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings. Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 9.
So again, we have parity.
16.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Number 22.
Knocks it into space. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? The end. Time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course. Although, if you look at the overall balance.
चलो भाई 12 बज गए भाई, बस अब और नहीं भाई। गुड नाइट भाई लोग, कल मिलते हैं।